Ancient Egypt researchers made find of a lifetime underneath the streets of Cairo. We know that the Giza pyramids are right next to the city of Cairo, which has reached the Giza pyramid. This statue was found hidden beneath the streets of Cairo, a Cairo neighborhood. Archaeologists were left stunned after unearthing some of ancient Egypt's most cherished secrets during an excavation in Cairo. Work at the site had begun in March of 2017, an area which was once home to Ramases II, commonly known as Ramases the Great, who was the third pharaoh of the 19th dynasty of Egypt. Ramases II, whose name means Ra is the one who bore him, is often considered to be among the most celebrated and cherished pharaohs of the New Kingdom, the most powerful period in ancient Egypt's remarkable history. The dig was nearing completion when workers stumbled upon the relic, having already found a vast collection of artifacts from Ramesses II's time, including a 3,000-year-old temple built by the leader himself. It's believed the pharaoh lived between 1279 BC and 1213 BC, a period in which he established the city of Rameses on the Nile Delta as his new capital, using it as a central point for his campaigns into Syria. His tenure also saw expeditions into the Levant, where he reasserted Egypt's standing in the region, going on to celebrate a record 13 or 14 festivals, SED festivals. Meanwhile, the excavation was led by co-director Dr. Dietrich Rauhl and was explored during the Smithsonian Channel's documentary Secrets, The Pharaoh in the Suburbs, which showed off the underground finds. It showed incredible footage of archaeological dismantling pavements, then uncovering a stone structure, enabling them to realize they were in fact standing atop a giant chest. A huge body was then revealed, and moments later a stone head was grabbed from the groundwater, completing the beautiful statue. The figurine was reportedly made of quartzite, well known to be one of the era's most revered substances. The documentary's narrator explained, "The archaeologists realized they had just made the find of a lifetime, the giant statue of a pharaoh. At first, the statue was believed to have represented Ramesses II as a result of the expansive and sought-after material it was made of. However, alongside the statue were also hieroglyphs that had been preserved that showed the pharaoh Psamtik I, a relatively unknown leader in Egypt's glorious history. Dr. Chris Naunton, an expert on ancient Egypt, celebrated the haul, telling viewers that it altered understanding of the period's history. Speaking during the documentary, he said, "These were not the glory days anymore. Egypt was not as wealthy as it had been. It did not control the same territory. It did not have the same empire. We had thought up until now that the pharaoh did not really have the means to build statues on this scale, but this statue changes all of that." Unearthed accounts show that Psamtik I ruled his nation for some 54 years, centuries after Ramesses II, from 664 BC. His reign was detailed by ancient Greek historian Herodotus, who described him as one of the 12 co-rulers and secured the aid of Greek mercenaries in order to become sole ruler of Egypt. Following the find, authorities in Egypt confirmed that original beliefs of the statue that was of Ramesses II were false, and that they were more likely to be of Psamtik I. While the find bore a strong likeness to Ramesses, Dr. Khaled El-Anani, the Egyptian Minister of Tourism and Antiquities, argued that while he could not be categorical, there is a strong possibility that it is of Psamtik I. And this is on Express UK by Clive Hammond. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.